Good morning, students. Here I am forwarding few videos just to help the PUC second year students for their final examination, since they are held up at home and unable to go to college because of pandemic COVID-19. To start with second year syllabus, first I will put forward some of the important required basic algebraic formulas. A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Next is a minus b whole square equals to a square minus 2ab plus b square. Next one is a plus b plus c whole square equals to a square plus b square plus c square plus 2ab plus 2bc plus 2ca. Next one is a square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b. The next one, a plus b whole cube equals to a cube plus b cube plus 3ab into bracket a plus b. The next one is a minus b whole cube equals to a cube minus b cube minus 3ab into bracket a minus b. Next one is a cube plus b cube equals to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. Next one is a cube minus b cube equals to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. The next one, x plus a into x plus b equals to x square plus x into bracket a plus b plus a into b. Next one is x plus a into x plus b into x plus c equals to x cube plus x square into bracket a plus b plus c plus x into bracket ab plus bc plus ca plus abc. The next one, most important, splitting rule, a plus b divided by c equals to a upon c plus b upon c. And the last one, a raised to 4 plus a square b square plus b raised to 4 equals to a square plus ab plus b square into a square minus ab plus b square. Next we will define the basic trigonometric ratios. This is right angle triangle. This side is called base. It is denoted by x. This side is called opposite side. It is denoted by y. And this is hypotenuse, which is denoted by r. With the help of these values, we can define the 6 trigonometric ratios. First one is sine theta. It is opposite upon hypotenuse, that is y divided by r. Second one, cos theta, base upon hypotenuse, that is x divided by r. Third one is tan theta, which is opposite side divided by base, y divided by x. The next 3 ratios are reciprocal of first 3, that is sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. That is cosec theta is r by x. Sorry, cosec theta is r by y, and sec theta is r by x, and cot theta is x by y. Next we will see some of the relations between trigonometric ratios. So depending on the definitions of trigonometric ratios, we can define sin theta into cosec theta equals to 1, cos theta into sec theta equals to 1, and tan theta into cot theta equals to 1. And sin theta is 1 by cosec theta, or cosec theta is 1 by sin theta, cos theta is 1 by sec theta, and sec theta is 1 by cos theta. Tan theta is sin theta divided by cos theta, which is also equals to 1 by cot theta, and cot theta is 1 divided by tan theta, which is also equal to cos theta divided by sin theta. Next we come to trigonometric identities, which are very useful in trigonometry and calculus of second year. The first one is sin square theta plus cos square theta equals to 1. This can also be used as sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta, or cos square theta equals to 1 minus sin square theta, sin theta equals to root of 1 minus cos square theta, and cos theta equals to root of 1 minus sin square theta. The next one is sec square theta equals to 1 plus tan square theta. This can also be used as sec square theta minus 1 equals to tan square theta, or sec square theta minus tan square theta equals to 1. The last one is cosec square theta equals to 1 plus cot square theta. This also can be used as cosec square minus 1 equals to cot square theta. Cosec square minus cot square is equal to 1. Next is about standard angles of trigonometric ratios. Generally 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, that is pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3 and pi by 2 we consider as standard angles. So here is a table which will help you to find the values of sin theta and cos theta. Then using sin and cos we can find value of tan theta. Once we know the value of sin, cos and tan, the reciprocal values of these three will give you cosec theta, sec theta and cot theta. So from the table we can say sin 0 is 0, sin 30 is 1 by 2, sin 45 is 1 by root 2, sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and sin 90 is 1. And cos 0 is 1, cos 30 is root 3 by 2, cos 45 1 by root 2. Here we can see sin 45 and cos 45 both are 1 by root 2. Then sin 60 is 1 by, cos 60 is 1 by 2 and cos 90 is 0. And tan 0 is 0, tan 30 is 1 by root 3, tan 45 is 1, tan 60 is root 3, tan 90 is not defined, that is infinity. Next we come to allied angles, which is very important and which is very helpful in the inverse trigonometric function of second year. So first we'll see what are allied angles. Angles in the form of n pi by 2 plus or minus theta, we call them as allied angles. So that is 90 or 180 plus or minus theta. When you go on giving values to n, we get different angles. Now, if you want to find trigonometric values of allied angles, you have to convert allied angles back to standard angles. So, to find values of allied angles, convert them into standard angles. To convert into standard angles, we will make use of some steps. I have given the steps here. So, first step is express the given angle which is more than 90 as multiple of 90. Like if it is 130 or sine of 130, we can write sine of 90 into 1 plus 40. Or if it is sine of 120, we can write sine of 90 into 1 plus 30. So this way you have to convert as multiple of 90. Then once we convert as multiple of 90, you have to check the sign of trigonometric function according to ASTC rule. What is this ASTC rule? A stands for first quadrant. In first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. And the second alphabet, it refers to second quadrant. S. S is sine and cosec are positive in the second quadrant. Then the third alphabet, T, it refers to third quadrant. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. Rest all are negative. And the last alphabet, C, refers to fourth quadrant, that is cos and sec are positive. This is called ASTC rule. So, in first quadrant, all are positive or all trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive. In the third quadrant, tan and cot are positive. In the fourth quadrant, cos and sec are positive. This is how, once we express a multiple of 90, we see where that particular function lies and fix the sign whether it is positive or negative. Then we come to the third part. If multiple of 90 is odd number. So what do you mean by multiple of 90 is odd number? So the multiple of 90 may be like 90 into 1, 90 into 3, 90 into 5, 90 into 7 and so on. In this case, if it is sine function, it is converted to cos. If it is cos, it becomes sine. If it is tan, it becomes cot. If it is cot, it becomes tan. If it is cosec, it becomes sec. If it is sec, it becomes cosec. Now we come to the last step. If multiple of 90 is even number. What do you mean by even number? The numbers may be like 90 into 2, 90 into 4, 90 into 6 and so on. Here sine remains as sine, cos remains cos, tan remains tan, cot remains cot, cosec remains cosec, sec remains sec. Means if the multiple of 90 is even number, the functions will not change. If the multiple of 90 is odd number, the functions are going to change. Now with reference to this, I will give you few examples. To start with few examples, I want to give you some more important results. First one is sine of minus theta. Sine of minus theta is minus sine theta. Cos of minus theta is plus cos theta. And tan of minus theta is minus tan theta. Now here I have written few examples. First one is sine of 120. So we can write sine of 120 as sine of 90 into 1 plus 30. So sine of 90 into 1 plus 30, where it comes? This is 90 into 1 plus 30, it comes to second quadrant. In second quadrant, sine is positive. So here this result will be plus. Now you can see this 19 to 1 is odd number. So when it is multiple of 90 is odd number, sine becomes cos. So we write this as cos 30. This 19 to 1 will vanish and we will be left with only cos 30. And the value of cos 30 is root 3 by 2. So the value of sine 120 is root 3 by 2. Next one is tan of 210. Tan of 210 we can write tan of 90 into 2, 180 plus 30. It is 210. Now 90 into 2 where it comes? 90 into 1, 90 into 2, it comes to second quadrant, plus 30, it goes to third quadrant. Now which are the functions are positive in third quadrant? ASTC rule. T is tan. Tan is positive in third quadrant. Here the function is tan. So this will be plus. 90 into 2 plus 30 comes in third quadrant, it is plus. Now 2 is even multiple. So tan remains tan. So this will be tan 30. Tan 30 is nothing but sine 30 divided by cos 30. Sine 30 is how much? 1 by 2. Cos 30 is root 3 by 2. 1 by 2 divided by root 3 by 2 is 1 by root 3. So this is value of tan 210. Then we come to third example, cos 750. Cos of 750 degrees, we can write cos of 90 into 8 plus 30. 90 into 8. 90 into 8 is 720 degree plus 30. So 90 into 8 where it ends? 90 into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 90 into 8 will end in fourth quadrant. Plus 30 again it comes to first quadrant. In first quadrant all are positive. So this will be plus. Now what about 8? It is even multiple. So cos remains cos. Again it becomes cos 30. Then what is the value of cos 30? Root 3 by 2. Next we come to compound angle formulas which are also called addition angle formulas. So the formulas are, first one is sine of A plus B. Sine of A plus B is sine A into cos B plus cos A into sine B. Next is sine of A minus B. Sine of A minus B equals to sine A into cos B minus cos A into sine B. Next is cos of A plus B. Cos of A plus B equals to cos A cos B minus sine A sine B. Next one is cos of A minus B. Cos of A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. The next is tan of A plus B. Tan of A plus B is tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A into tan B. So tan of A plus B is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A into tan B. Tan of A minus B is tan A minus tan B divided by 1 plus tan A into tan B. Next we come to multiple angle formulas. So the multiple angle formulas are, first one is sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta, there are two values. First one is 2 sin theta into cos theta, or it is also equals to 2 tan theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So sin 2 theta, there are two forms. Then we have cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta equals to cos square theta minus sin square theta, which is also equals to 2 cos square theta minus 1, which is also equals to 1 minus 2 sin square theta, which is also equals to 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. So cos 2 theta, there are four values: cos square theta minus sin square theta, 2 cos square theta minus 1, 1 minus 2 sin square theta, 1 minus tan square theta divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Then we have tan 2 theta. So tan 2 theta, there is one more value, 2 tan theta divided by 1 minus tan square theta. Next we come to submultiple values. So what are the submultiple values? In multiple angle formulas, wherever theta is there, we have to divide by 2. We will get submultiple values. The first one is sin theta, which is 2 sin theta by 2 into cos theta by 2, also equals to 2 tan theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. Next is cos theta. Again there are four values: cos square theta by 2 minus sin square theta by 2, or 2 cos square theta by 2 minus 1, or 1 minus 2 sin square theta by 2, or 1 minus tan square theta by 2 divided by 1 plus tan square theta by 2. And tan theta, we have only one value, 2 tan theta by 2 divided by 1 minus tan square theta by 2. Next we have 3 theta values. First one is sin 3 theta. Sin 3 theta is 3 sin theta minus 4 sin cube theta. Next, cos 3 theta is 4 cos cube theta minus 3 cos theta. The last one is tan 3 theta, 3 tan theta minus tan cube theta divided by 1 minus 3 tan square theta. The last part of revision, these are some of the most important formulas. First we will see product as sum formulas. So product as sum formulas, first one is 2 sin A cos B equals to sin of A plus B plus sin of A minus B. 2 cos A sin B is sin of A plus B minus sin of A minus B. Third one is 2 cos A cos B is cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. The last one, minus 2 sin A sin B, minus 2 sin A sin B is cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B. And the last part is sum as product formulas. So here the first one is sin C plus sin D is 2 sin C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. Sin C minus sin D is 2 cos C plus D by 2 into sin C minus D by 2. Third one is cos C plus cos D, 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos of C minus D by 2. Cos C minus cos D is minus 2 sin C plus D by 2 into sin of C minus D by 2.